Having a United States District Court judge rule that a stay ought to be put in place on the President's executive order, to me is what many hope the judge would do, is consistent with what we believe, which is the judge's position that it would create irreparable harm to the states. It gives the states, I think, hope and standing that the court will continue to move forward with that litigation. I think Congress ought to look at the judge's ruling and go forward with a permanent stay of their own. It seems unfortunate if Congress were to move forward and fund the President's executive order that the court has already put a stay on. So I think the stay would indicate that Congress should defund the executive order, and at least until the litigation has been completed.
How about a standalone bill, though, for the defunding mechanism, and just send a clean bill through on Homeland Security spending, and then do something separately now that the judge has ruled?
Well, one of the things Congress is asked to do with the power of the purse is decide where to appropriate dollars. Congress has determined that funding an executive order that's been the stay has been executed by a court is not a good use of American taxpayer dollars. And so I think it's clearly within the legislative function to legislate that issue as part of the normal appropriations process. And I hope that the senators that are filibustering that legislation will let the body work its will, take up that bill and send it to the President so that Congress can function and carry out its duties in a timely manner.
Secretary, you want to weigh in on this subject, obviously? The administration has a different view.
Well, and so do the courts. We've actually had two rulings. One basically that the congressman just alluded to, another in which another federal judge decided differently, which is probably why this is headed to an appeal. I think the reality is the concern is to get this DHS, this department, funded so that we can be assured that our airports will be safe, our ports can be safe, our borders can be safe. I think that's critically important, and I think that's why the President has suggested that this is not the time or the place or the vehicle for having the debate on immigration policy. The preference from the President's perspective would be if we had a comprehensive immigration bill. There's clearly we have a broken system. I think we all can agree about that. And there is an opportunity here for us, particularly in agriculture, to benefit from a comprehensive immigration system. Because right now, not all that we can grow is being grown, not all that we grow is being harvested, because we simply don't have the hands to pick or harvest or do the work. So it is important at some point in time that we have comprehensive immigration reform.